An NBA game just put up numbers we haven't seen in over 2 decades. Not the finals, not Christmas Day, a regular Sunday night matchup. So what made this broadcast different? A lot of star power was on the court, but one of the biggest storylines wasn't playing in the game at all. It was happening before tip-off. Because when Caitlin Clark joined the pregame show, it didn't just create buzz online. It may have helped drive one of the biggest NBA regular season audiences in years.
Her appearance on NBC wasn't treated like a one-night experiment. It looked like a test run for something bigger. Sitting alongside experienced broadcasters and former NBA stars, Caitlin Clark spoke comfortably about the game, matched the rhythm of the conversation, and carried herself like someone who understood the moment. Behind the scenes, that mattered just as much as what viewers saw on screen. Network executives later made it clear they were pleased with how her debut went and openly expressed interest in bringing her back for more appearances. In other words, this wasn't just a guest spot, it was the start of a relationship. She's already scheduled to return for another pregame segment later in the season, and the tone from the network suggests they see long-term potential in her on-air presence. For broadcasters, finding voices that connect with both hardcore fans and casual viewers is rare, and this debut showed she might be exactly that. That night's game between the Lakers and Knicks wasn't just another regular season matchup. It drew around 4.5 million viewers, a strong number that immediately caught attention across the sports media world. Now, no single factor ever explains TV ratings on its own. Big markets, historic franchises, and star players all play a role. But Clark's presence added an extra layer of curiosity to the broadcast. For many viewers, this wasn't just about the game. It was also about seeing how Caitlin Clark would handle her first national NBA television appearance. That kind of crossover interest is rare. A player from the women's game drawing added attention to an NBA broadcast shows just how wide her appeal has become. And from a network perspective, that's powerful, because when a personality can bring in viewers who might not otherwise tune in or keep them watching longer, it turns a one-night experiment into a serious long-term opportunity.
Her move into television doesn't mean she's stepping away from the court. It shows how modern athletes are expanding their reach while still in the middle of their playing careers. Over the past few years, Caitlin Clark has become more than just a scorer or playmaker. She's become a recognizable face in sports culture, someone who connects with audiences beyond just box scores and highlight reels. That kind of visibility naturally opens doors in media. Networks are always looking for voices that bring authenticity, current player insight, and a connection to younger fans. Her presence checks all those boxes. She's still actively competing, still shaping her legacy on the court, but now she's also showing she can explain the game, react in the moment, and carry a national conversation about basketball. It's not a replacement for her playing career, it's an extension of her influence.
But these appearances are just occasional. But the tone from the network makes one thing clear: this could become a regular part of her public profile. When broadcasters see someone who brings credibility, comfort on camera, and the ability to attract a broader audience, they take notice. And in this case, the response suggests they see more than a one-time guest. They see long-term potential. For Caitlin Clark, that creates an interesting balance. She's still in the early years of her professional playing career, still chasing wins, growth, and championships. But she's also building a presence that reaches beyond the court, into the way the game is discussed and presented to the world. Moments like this don't replace what she does in uniform, they amplify it. And if this debut is any indication, her impact on basketball might soon be felt not just in arenas, but in living rooms across the country.